Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. Yep. Turkey Alashikh. Yeah, wow, good luck with that. Why? Because, Turkey's now putting his foot down. He's to the point like, look, yeah, you guys can have that fight if you want to. I'm not going to pay for it. You know what I mean? And, it's rumors that he is being blackballed from because of that step out that he's done. You thought that wouldn't go unnoticed for what Daniel did. See, Daniel took it upon himself, like, hey, let's go for that double undisputed in Wembley and this, that, and the other. I mean, Daniel's a good draw, but I don't think that he adopted that from AJ. I think a lot of people came to see AJ rather than Dubois. You know what I mean? Dubois was a good aid because he was British, but it didn't mean he brought in that whole marquee crowd. So who's to say that he could bring back those same people that actually originally came to see AJ at that stadium? And in Turkey Alashikh, he's like, you know what? I don't want to be a part of this here because, maybe Daniel Dubois is not the investment I thought he was. And him saying, wow, good luck with that, that says a lot from Turkey Alashikh. You know what I mean? Wow, good luck. Meaning I ain't going to be a part of it. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. You can have that fight if you want to. You guys can put it together. You, Frank Warren, and Klimas and Krusuk, and those guys can put it together to see how it happens. I mean, they've done it before with Tyson Fury and Dillian White, so it said it's not like it can happen, but he just won't have that support that we're all accustomed to seeing Turkey give these guys. And it makes sense because at this point you're looking at, well, maybe Turkey Alashikh is looking at it like, look, I'm not really trying to buy all this and putting all this money into Daniel Dubois because Daniel Dubois, had some questionable things that he still hasn't explained. He's still MIA. That dude is still on a milk carton, chilling somewhere. I don't know where the hell he is. He's somewhere. And then he gets pissed off because people want to say where he's at. He's mad all over that. Like, listen, maybe you're mad, Daniel, because you are not as sick as you claim to be right after you called out of that fight. You're fine enough to drive around, run errands, and do all types of shit like that. But at the same time, you're not well enough to fight. You know what I mean? You're well enough to get around and I have this and have that. But listen, I think he handled it wrong. I think he should have made more preparation for that. Him thinking that he should be rewarded fighting Usyk for that, I think that rubs a lot of people the same way, especially Turkey Alashikh. You know what I mean? And look, and you can't blame Turkey for taking this stance because a lot of people feel this way. Because see, the only two people that's really heroes in that is the person that decided to stay with the card, which is Joseph Parker, and the person that decided to come in and fill in for Daniel Dubois, which is Martin McCauley. That's really it. Daniel Dubois could have saved himself, but they're trying to be too greedy. And let me tell you about something. Karma's a mother sucker. It is. Karma is a mother because, see, that's real. When you think, oh, well, I'm going to skip a step and I'm going to try to go right for a Usyk fight because I want my revenge and you've been talking this the whole time, then you don't fight Joseph Parker because everybody was really thinking like, maybe you're overlooking Parker to the point I'm not even fighting Parker at all. That is a bad sign with a red flag waving all over that mother sucker. Right there, real quick. You know what I mean? Because that's what people see and is rubbing people the wrong way, including His Excellency. And you can tell in that statement, like, look, good luck with that. And he may be blackballed. And then this is what will happen to Daniel. Let's say Daniel goes up against Alexander Usyk and he loses everything. Okay, boom. And don't let it be a piss poor performance or he did something similar to what he did last time. And again, I told you guys, he ain't been in there with no one with real skill in that fast footwork or quick like those guys, like Parker, or since Alexander Usyk. He ain't been in there with no one since that. So if he goes in there and he gets beat, especially in that form of manner, he can't go backwards no more because at that point he'll be out, so he'll have nothing anyone has to offer. Yeah, he's going for broke. I get it, but at the same time, it's like, listen, bro. You have to really pay attention to what you're doing, because one thing about Turki Alashikh, he is forgiving. He is a forgiving guy. Look at it. Look at Deontay Wilder. Look at Jarrell Miller. Look at Anthony Joshua. They'll fight again with Turki Alashikh, getting some of that Turkey money still. But if Daniel, based on what he decided to do, based on what his team did, based on who he's trying to fight, based on how he's rubbing people the wrong way, if he loses to Alexander Usyk, that's his last chance. So he might as well, hang up the gloves and call it a day, because I don't think Turki Alashikh will want him anyway. Bars. But you guys tell me what you think of Turki Alashikh responding to the idea of Danny Dubois fighting Alexander Usyk in Wembley. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.